Hello everyone, this is Maria from mariascraftingcorner.com. Welcome and thank you so much for being here with me today. If you've been here before, I appreciate your being my crafting buddy, and if you are new to the channel, please let me know if you like the card and if you like the content of the channel in the comments down below. I do come and read all the comments and I will answer, and I really appreciate you communicating with me. So today we're going to be working on our second project for December paper pumpkin kit. And I have a feeling I may not be able to make a third project. It kind of depends on when I receive my paper pumpkin kit. We'll see how that goes. And if you don't know what paper pumpkin kit is, it is a monthly subscription by Stampin'Up, where you will get everything you need in a box. And when I say everything, it means everything. And the whole goal of the kit is that you will not need anything from the outside. So in order to create whatever projects they have designed for you, might be paper crafts or it could be cards, you will not need anything extra to build them. So super good investment. The kit costs $23.50 in the US monthly, and if you are not feeling like, oh, I don't want this coming kit, you can pause your subscription. So there's a lot of flexibility in case you need it. And let me see, I think that's all I have to tell you right now. Very important, actually no, I am all mistaken. Celebration is now active. So if you don't know what celebration is, it is Stampin'Up's like major sale, I would like to say, through the year, because they offer free product for your $50 or $100 purchase, and it has so many beautiful things. I'm trying to see if I was wise enough to bring my catalogs, but it seems like no wisdom. So it has some really beautiful stamps and paper, and you don't want to miss them. Okay, I went back and looked for them. I actually have the celebration catalog here, and so I will switch to the crafting table, and we can look at it. So before we go into that, this is the upcoming kit. You have until the 10th of January, so Tuesday, to subscribe to it and to get this specific one. This is obviously Valentine's oriented, and it has, I believe it has 9 cards. I want to say it's 3 designs. Yeah, it's 3 designs, 3 of each, 9 cards, and it's envelopes. Super cute. You don't want to miss it, especially if you have kiddos that go to school. You may want to use those for their, for their friends or whatnot. And let me move that there. This is the kit we're working with. This is December's kit, just as you would. This is the projects that you would be making. Sorry. Beautiful options. They're little gift card cards. You can put many little things in there. Some I don't know, I'm thinking chocolates or candy. I mean, other things that could be included in there. Now, if you've been here before, you know that I like to do alternatives, and so that's what we're going to be working today, right? Before I go, here is the celebration catalog. I am not going to run around with all of it, but I'm going to show you some of the beautiful paper. So these are 2 stamp sets that you will get for, let me move this a little bit higher, that you will get for $50. This other one, beautiful options to play with. This paper is up there with my favorite ones. I know it's probably, too much, but I love this one. And let's see, look at this. Well, this one I also love, and it matches with a bundle from the new catalog, which I have here. It's called On the Farm. The bundle has all the animals and some dies. Super, super cute, but look how cute is that. And with those dies, you can cut some of the stuff that is in the paper, just as Stampin' Up! Always does, which I absolutely love. There's this one called Sending Support, another stamp set. Look at this paper. Oh my goodness in heavens. I love this paper. It's gorgeous. And many other options. So I know I try not to do this because I know it takes a lot. But then also we have our mini catalog also active, and it is full of gorgeous things for you guys to look into and to inspire you. So with that said, the reason I brought up Stampin' Up! Is because with your, you can actually get some of those celebration gifts, free gifts, if you subscribe or prepay is how it's called. I'm sorry, if you prepay for several months. So if you prepay for 3 months, I believe you will get 1 reward. If you prepay for 4 months, you will get 2 rewards, and so forth. So if you are interested in the kit and want to get some free product, then you can prepay and get some of that stuff. Wonderful, huh? Okay, let's move on to the card. Before I go any further, I try very, very hard to use only what's in the kit. The only thing that I usually use that is not in the kit is either a piece of black cardstock and a piece of white cardstock. In this case, for this kit, we're going to use both, because this kit, like I showed you earlier, has mainly boxes, and so I have very little amount of paper to work with, right, or cardstock to work with. I wanted to show you real quick the super beautiful box it comes with. And like I showed you, it's just boxes that you can put stuff in, like little things, because they're not big boxes. But anyways, so we are going to get started, and we need to cut. This is just a regular black piece, and we are going to cut these at 4 and this is my cheat sheet. I have it there in front of me. 4 3/16. Okay, so here's 4, and the little ones are the 16s. So 3/16 will be right before that. Let me move a little closer, maybe easier. Okay. So 3/16, like I was telling you, it's right before that quarter mark. And I know you guys know I have mine already marked, so it's a little bit easier. But the 16 is that tiny one, and so you count 1, 2, 3, and that's 3/16. So we are going to cut that at 4 3/16, and the other piece is 9. So let's go ahead and cut this at 9. Let me see, I'm off camera here. And if you've been here before, you probably are noticing that I have my new glass mat. I am really excited to have it. I didn't calculate that it was going to have the shine from the light, but I really am excited because these will make it a little bit easier for me, especially because I like blending so much, so I don't have to use paper all the time. I can just use this and clean it, and I love it. Now we're going to need another piece of black cardstock that measures 2. So there's our 2 by 8.5. And if I have thought about this a little bit, we would have known to do it differently, but that's what it is, 8.5, and there's where we are. Okay, so let's put all the black pieces there. Now, let's score these. We need to score these at 2 1/18. So there's one. Let me move this one because I always. And then we're going to turn this around and do the same. A score at 2 1/8. And now we're going to move this one, and we're going to score at 5 1/2. Okay, that's what we need. Let me bring our Whisper White. We are going to need a piece that is 4 by 4 or 5 by 5 1/4. You can make this in eighths. I am choosing to use quarters. 5 1/4 is right there. I'm going to put that piece in the back, and then we are going to need another piece of 3 1/4. Let me see which one it is. Yeah, 3 1/4 by, so let me cut this way. So 3 1/4 is right here by 3 15/16. That's such a mouthful, but the easiest way to go, that one is right before the 4. So there's the 4, and let me move a tiny bit more further here so you can see better. So here's the 4. The line right next to it or before it is the 16th, and that's what we're going to cut. Okay, and talking about splashing and making some fun. Oh, you know what? Let me finish cutting all this stuff, and then we are going to work on the decorations. Let me think this for a second. We're going to cut this first. Okay, so I need some papers. If you've done the sorry, I'm a little distracted today. If you've done a Dutch fold, a double Dutch fold, in the end what happens is that these pieces will kind of go around the card, right? And so we need to decorate these 2 pieces. And those 2 pieces we need to decorate them. We are going to, let me see, I'm going to cut some of these. I'm trying to see which is the most efficient way to use this so we don't waste too much. I'm going to use, so this is a box, and I'm using the Calypso coral side. So I want to say those are, I want to cut these at 1 7/8. And same as always, don't fret about this. These all will be included below, right? All the measurements, so you don't have to really worry about this. So we cut at 1 7/8, and I'm just going to bring this here to make sure it is the right one, but it is. And these, I think it's going to be 2. So let's cut 2, and hopefully it is. Aha! Ta-da! And now we're going to cut 2 again, and we have the piece for each here. Now we're going to build the layers for that, and we're going to use this super colorful one. And I just want to remove this, put it out of there, and I want to know how big is this. Oh, this worked perfectly. So can you tell there is a score line here? That score line is at 1 3/4, and that's exactly what we need. So I'm going to cut 1, and then we said that one was 2 1/8, so this is going to be, wait, let's not make a mistake, it's 2. So 2 and so it will be 1 7/8. Okay. I just need to make sure of one thing, and that is, okay, I cut it right. I was a little bit scared that I cut it. I like vertical lines a whole lot more than the others. I'm going to turn this around because they have the exact same score on this side. And so we're going to score this at 1 3/4. And then we're going to cut this at 1 7/8. Okay. And I'm measuring them anyway. So we have our pieces for the back side. This is the piece that we're going to work here in a minute. And we're going to cut a couple other, let me use this piece, what am I thinking? A couple other squares from here. More than squares, a little bit rectangles. So we said that this piece is 3 and well, let's say 4. Okay, so I'm going to cut this rectangle at, I want to say 2 3/4. And really we're going to be using this side. So 3 3/4, and we're going to cut it, I want to say this is 1 1/2. So we have the first one. This one is, I want it smaller, so maybe 1. This is 1 1/4. And I want this, let me see, because we're building a cake. So this one was 2 3/4. I think this can be 2 1/4. Let's see how this looks. So we're building our own cake, and this is going to be a little bit off, but I feel that it's too wide. So we are going to make this a little bit smaller. So it's going to be 2 1/2 instead of 3/4. And again, I'll put those measurements right there. Yeah, that looks better. And since this was, let me see one thing. No, it needs a little bit more. So we are going to cut, I want to say 1/4. So this is going to be 2. Okay, let's see how this looks. That looks better, don't you guys think? And then we're going to use this piece. And we said that's 2, so I think that I'm going to start with 1 3. No, it's too small. 1 1/2 is what it's got to be. So 1 1/2, and this is, seems like it's 7/8. Yeah, 1 1/2 by 7/8. So this is our little cake. Oops, let me move a little bit further. Okay, so I have this. Now we're also, of course, gonna make some candles, and we're going to use these. I'm just trying to see how long do we want them. I think this is probably a good size. Okay, so this is just, and you can make them as long as you want. This is 7/8, and all I'm going to do is really cut them at, I'm going to turn this around. Can you see well there? I'm just going to cut them right there and have that green color, and I have my little candle, right? Super simple. You guys know I like simple and not complicating, and this way we're also using everything from the kit. And it needs to go a little bit there. I got 2, and I'm just going to cut 3. This has no, we're not going to calculate how, the amount of candles we need to make it like for, I guess what I'm trying to say is we're not going to include all the candles of the birthday person. I don't even know who's going to get this card, so really it's going to go right there. Now, the last funny piece we're going to do, well, we can't do any yellow, right? And so I'm going to use, this is some of the paper that comes in the kit. And all I'm going to do, and I'm trying to move here a little bit, but I'm getting a piece that has some yellow going in the back. I'm really bad at cutting, guys. So this is more just to create some fun. And there's our little flame, little thingy of fire. I have already 3 there. So let's go and try to put this together and see what am I missing. Oh, I know what am I missing. So the next step, all we did was just cutting all the pieces because there's a lot of pieces to it. The next step is we're going to bring the garden green. Remember that the kit always brings, and I don't know where it went, but it brings a, it's probably in the box. Let me get it out for you because it's not in the box. I swear to God, I had it like right here because I thought I want to show you guys, but it's fine. The kit brings a ink spot. I'm going to bring one from another kit. This is an ink spot from another kit, but this is what it is. It's just, I want to say, what is it? Like 2 by 2, maybe 1 by 1. Looks like it's about 1 by 1, 2 by 2. I don't know. I'm really bad with measurements, but it's just a little bit, and you get one with each kit, which reminds me to tell you that helps you really expand your color collection. Each kit also brings no, just kidding. The first kit brings a acrylic block, and I know you can't see it. Let me bring the white here, and then you don't receive any more blocks, but you get it in the first kit. So what we're going to do today, though, is completely we're going to use that block for something completely different. And so we're going to really ink our block. We are going to bring a little bit of water, and I'm just spritzing some water on it, and it's already creating what I want. That's so funny. And I have a collection of how you call this? Brushes all around, because of course I like my brushes. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to splatter some in here, and we're kind of creating our own designer series paper. It looks like this needs a little bit more water. Okay, now it's getting somewhere. Okay, I think that's good. And the way I clean everything, I use my chamois. I don't think I show you often my chamois world. So here are my chamois. Sorry about the reflection. As you can tell, they're very well loved. This is inked. This is stained, but they are clean. And here you go. I just cleaned them like this. And this is now clean. And then I will wash it by the end of our video, and no problem there. Now, what's the beauty of this thing? Ooh, let me move that. Is that I can just come here, splash a little bit, and clean it, and that it's done. Isn't that super easy? I love it. Anyways, I bought it in Amazon. I will have a link below for you guys if you're interested in it. I think that nothing is as good as saving the planet, so that's why I chose this. Okay, now we're ready to put back our card together. So remember the first piece, the one that is 9, I think is 9 by 4 and 3/16. So we're going to fold. It was scored at 5.5. We're going to fold this. Let me bring my bone folder. Then we're going to go on it real quick, right? And let's bring these 2 pieces. These are already folded, but we're still going to crease them, right? And let's go ahead and attach. Oh, you guys know what? I love when this happens to me. I don't think I have had. How sad is that? Have not put my Stampin' Seal Plus in its place. I don't know what I was thinking. But we're going to use, this is actually the, no, this is not the tape that comes with the kit. The tape that comes with the kit is thinner. But we're just going to use this one. And let's go ahead and, this probably came with another kit. Because I saved them, of course. It's one of the great things, right? They give you everything, and so, but I don't need, or because I have already my own tear and tape, right? So, okay, so we're going to center this. These are an eighth smaller, and then we're going to bring this and. I love my turn tape. I've told you guys many times. I also really like my Stampin' Seal Plus. Usually I kind of use a combination of both, unless I need some more wiggly room, and then I use glue. I don't like to use it for our lives or for the videos, because taking the backs kind of takes some time, but it is what it is. So here's our first flap. And let's go ahead and work with our second flap. This is a super simple card. It does not require a whole lot of steps to it. I wanted to make a cake because, so here's the thing with this kit, which of course the kit is lovely. Oh, that's wonderful. So I put this, and this is not where I needed it, but that's where your silicone craft sheet comes into place, because nothing sticks to it, no glue, no hot glue, nothing sticks to it. So it's really good to have it for moments like today, where I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing, but really, actually for anything, right? When you're applying glue or whatever, it just will hold it and you won't have an issue. So I'm going to bring this back in here, and we're going to attach this one, and this one already has some to it, and so these are all an eighth smaller. So we said this one is 2. This is 2, but 2 and an eighth. So the next one is 1 7/8. Actually, this is probably the 2 by 1 7/8, and so forth. Okay, this is going to go in here, and now, we're going to line it all the way to the bottom, and that's where it's going to go. Isn't that super colorful? I love that. Before we do that, I do want to attach our and this is the area that's going to go inside the card. I usually don't decorate the cards, but because this card opens up like that, I feel that it needs to have something already set up. And I have told you guys, it's so much easier for me to just do this this way. We'll see how I do with this. I mean, I bought it so I can do blending and not not waste a lot of paper while I'm doing the blending. I think I may need paper for when I'm actually making the cards. We'll see how I do. And I think I didn't get it out. Let me see. There is a piece that comes with the kit that I want to use, and I'm just thinking something like this. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to leave it as is for now. Maybe I'll do the decoration later for this one. I'm not liking the idea that came to my... Initially, it was a good idea, but then it is not. And maybe what we can do actually is create a... I'm going to use this one. So that one we said is 4. So we can probably cut I want to say 3/4, and cut 4 at 4. And then we're just going to glue this in here, just for some fun. Actually, I think I want to glue it on the top, right there. Let's see, where's my little tear and tape? Okay. This is just to put some interest in here, and I don't know if you guys can tell, I already messed this up. So guess where that's going to go? Right there. It happens to me very, very often. I'm going to put glue in this area, not tear and tape, just because this gives us, like I said earlier, it gives us just some more wiggle room. And what we're going to do is, but I'm just making sure you're actually seeing what I'm doing. That one does not need to go there. We are going to put this one here. And align as best as we can. And all I'm doing now is using, closing together, and it will be so much easier for it to be completely aligned. Does that make sense? Okay, so we just created this. We are going to attach these pieces. And before we attach it, we are going to bring again our stamping pad, and we're going to do the happy birthday. And of course, oh no, here's the birthday. I was like, I lost it, but I didn't lose it. That's the good news. So let me see, where's the happy? Here's the happy. So let's see. I'm just going to do it like that. And this is where I was thinking earlier, right? I'm going to need at least some of the paper, because you guys know I love to try my stamps before I stamp them. So I am thankful, whoops, that didn't come out well, that I have some of the grit paper in small, and that will help a lot. See? Perfect. So we're going to bring this one, and we're going to put it in here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's take this out of the way, because you guys know it is disaster waiting to happen when it comes to me. Now I'm going to open this, because we're going to adhere this there. Oh, this already has. Okay, and this is a little smaller. This is also a quarter smaller, as you can tell. And that is just because I'm not layering it in anymore, so I'm going to leave it as is. Let me remove the... So this is what we have so far. Now the image that we are going to build is going to go in here like this. Let me bring the others. Like this. And then the last piece, whoops, will come here. So let's do this separately. We want these to be centered, and I think I'm going to use glue for this one. Sounds like a safer bet. That way I can wiggle around to make it as center as possible. Let me move here so you can see what I'm doing. And same with this one. We are going to put some glue and then use this and put it on top and center. So really it's make sure it's straight and center. And I don't know if you could tell that one was not super straight. Okay, and then let's do this one. Nope, It needs more there. Oh, I think that's good. And now I am going to glue this on the top, so on all this area, but not this. And I am thinking, so it looks like right here where this one starts is where we want our glue. And I'm putting quite a bit of it. And that's our cake. And I'm letting it, whoops. Okay, let me do this differently. Sorry. I am doing it the same, but I just wanted to do that way because we need to let this dry for a little bit. And I don't know if you can tell. Let me bring one of my really beautiful rags. When that moved, some of the glue got there, and I'm just drying it as is. It does not look, it's not noticeable because we have so much going on in that paper, but I just remove it that way. So this is going to go like this, and this is what's going to close it. And it looks like our needs a little bit of help there, and this is how it goes. Okay, so let's put the candles, and I'm going to bring my, take your pick, because I put too much glue where I didn't want to put glue. Okay, there. I'm going to use now the, it's called the fine tip glue pen. I really like this because it just gives a tiny bit of glue. I'm making a glue mess, and this one is going to go in the middle, and this one's going to go in the middle just because the others are similar colors, and so I want it to be some difference, right? A little bit more, and we come with the second one. Just, and that last one, that's what I was telling you guys, that this one should have been the Tahitian dyed, but oh well, it's okay. Okay, and I am bringing my my little flames, and all I'm going to do really is I'm going to put, oops, that was a little bubble, tiny bit on each side, and bring our little flames. And I'm going to use this so they stick, and use that putty, super useful, right? Oops. And our last one, let's see, there it is. And if you hear somebody snoring, it's my dog. It's actively snoring. And that is our little card. Now I have, so the kit also brings these two cupcakes, and I was wondering if I should just put them like this in here, or one in one. Let's see. Or maybe these two together. What you guys think? I think I'm going to put them there. So I'm going to put one in here. And I know that this is coming, so I'm just moving it a little bit. And then I'm going to bring a dimensional, which the kit brings. This kit specifically brings a dimensional, and I'm going to put one a little bit there. And I don't know if you noticed, but my glue went overboard there, so I'm just cleaning it. There's our card. What do you guys think? I think I would like to make some definition here. And I was wondering if I use the twine, so you know you can kind of see the cake. I'm just not sure this is going to stay glued if I wanted to put it. I don't know if that makes sense, but Maybe we can just get like tiny pieces of this. That probably would have been a good idea, huh? It's too thin, but it's paper, so it probably would do better. I'm gonna go with the green one. You know, just, I don't know if you can hear, I don't know what's going on in the rest of my house, but it looks like there's some working. So I am going to, and that moved a little bit, put this one there. And where's my scissors? Oh, well, I lost my regular scissors. Here are my other scissors, so I'm just going to cut it there. And this needs to be straight, otherwise it will be very notorious that it's not. And let's make a little bit of the other piece. I think we're going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to cut it all just because it's a little bit easier. And we're almost done, guys. I hope you guys are liking this idea. There we go. Then I'm going to just put some glue right there. And whoops, that's one of the reasons why I don't like glue or working with glue, is I'm really messy with it. I don't know where I left my other scissors. Who knows? Poor scissors. See what I was saying? I'm super messy with it. There it is. Okay, let me try to clean this a tiny bit. There we go. Now, this is your card. What do you guys think? So we will open here, and then we'll open this. And that fact that yeah, it's kind of tiny newspaper, it's double-sided, makes it wonderful. Okay, so I hope you guys like the idea. This is super simple to make. No fussy cutting, no craziness, just a simple double Dutch fold, but I absolutely love it. I think it definitely needs some good grease on the sides, on the folds, because it does not want to stay. But there it is, guys. I hope you guys like it. Let me know if you do. If you have any questions or whatnot, please send me an email to maria@mariascraftingcorner.com and go to my website and check the my rewards. Let me come back up. There you go. And check my rewards. For every $50 before shipping and taxes, you are going to get a free gift. And let me see, I have it in the, and this is the free gift. Let me see if I can find it in here. It's from the new catalog. I really like to give some of the they're called Memories and More card packs, but I love this one, and this is the one that you will get for free if you order from me. Anything you need, let me know. The new catalog is gorgeous, but you'll get this for free. Oh, Maria, I'm so funny. Let me go back for a second to the, okay, sorry about that. This is what you will get for free, and it's called the Memory Pack, Memories and More card pack, and I just love it. I love it. It's just so useful. So that's what you would get from me if you buy $50 or more before shipping and taxes. Sorry about that noise. Let me come back. Okay, thank you so much for your attention, for being here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I hope you like the alternative we created today, And again, we didn't use anything except what's in the kit but white and black cardstock. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps us immensely here in YouTube. And if you like the general content, go ahead and subscribe to it. And also hit that notification bell so you know when I'm going to be live, which is every Tuesday at 6 Mountain Time. Guys, I wish you have a wonderful rest of your day and your week, and see you next time. Bye.